This is Michi Hoyer, this is Avid Chronic Racing, and this is the second try in the BMW Z4 GT3 around Road America in the Blancpain Sprint series. And I've seen recent videos about this race to be pretty poor in terms of racecraft. I saw cars flipping over on other streams. I saw people really moaning about this. Literally the best thing I saw was one driver that was like, right now my only target is to get through that race without any incident whatsoever. Saying that, he was like 3 corners until green. And what happened, he finished the sentence, and just 3 seconds later he got brake checked by the guy in front. He didn't run into him, but the car in the back obviously ran into the guy then, and 4 incidents just way before green flag fell. And I don't understand this reasoning or the type of standing starts anyway, because in real life drivers are experienced enough in order to not do stuff, you know. They keep their speed to 100 kph like required, more or less. In this case though, with having sim racers on board, that does not really work, to be totally honest with you. Like, everyone is, you know, they don't have the discipline to, I don't want to say stay focused, because that is not the right term, but they do not have the discipline to don't do silly stuff. Oh, I forgot to calibrate my G20 G29, sorry. That needs to be set. Alright, here we go. So, I'm already in warm-up mode, trying to get some laps in. Like this BMW a lot more driving wise. I do not like it too much sound and layout wise. For you guys, if you have the impression like I'm sounding a bit weird today, that is because I had a really bad day yesterday, after that Formula Simracing race, which was pretty bad already. I had like a nightmare evening afterwards. I went to bed early, slept like a baby, and just couldn't get out of bed till 1 hour ago. Feeling really down. Hey Alexander, nice to meet you here. Alright, let's do the first lap. It's just the 9 minutes until we have our race session starting. So all I am really caring is getting into the rhythm, hitting the marks. Get myself ready for racing. Hey Tony. What you mean by get wasted on the weekend? some reason that is missing on the big chat. For some reason the chat does not like your message weekend. It's not displayed twice, as you can see in the feed. Alright, that BMW behind is way quicker. Good evening to you, DJ Wolf, as well. What's your time there? Rip me then. First lap 207.6, ambient temperature 41 degrees, so quite hot. Still trying to improve that setup. Come on. Oh, to be totally honest with you there, Tony, I was not even in the mood doing that. Which is why I just decided to go to bed. I mean, I had one of the worst experiences in handball yesterday, which really kept tackling my mind, because currently I have some decisions to take according to life, and like it's my whole family had its issues with it. I was literally alright all the time. Right now I'm starting to feel uncomfortable by some activity, by some decisions. My brother is also playing handball. He is playing on a much more higher level though than I am. So I'm like in 8th division and he plays into the 4th division with a lot of newspaper coverage and stuff, where you have really professional way of playing and a really professional way of work and practicing and training. However though, he went through the worst times you can feel, like not being considered to play for like throughout half the season. He was always into the training, always into the practice, but he never got his chance to show what he is able to do when it's match day. And after our match, which went really bad, my brother at least had the real chance for the first time, playing like 75% of the time in that 4th division match, and he did so well. Like literally, authorities and people in the sports hall tapped him on the shoulder and stuff, and that was nice to see. That was the only good thing I had yesterday. Like I could enjoy myself for my brother, finally having the chance to perform, finally having the chance to show that he deserves a spot in the team. That was great, I have to say. Great to see how he took all the pressure from playing the first time, how he took all all the pressure and all the bad mood that was spread all over this practicing time, put into positive energy and do a really great performance. So I had a beer with him, but after that I still felt not fine. I mean, I was so happy for him, and then he had to sleep because he needed to work for today. So I decided to go my bed myself, because I did not feel handy at all. Just wanted this day to stop, because literally what I did yesterday, everything that I took into my hands, apart from the Blancpain Sprint Series race, which pretty much ended lap 1, but it was a good one on the license side of life, so that is the positive I take away from that race. But other than that, literally everything I did yesterday ended in some sort of tragedy, where I had to do like damage limitation, and in some cases I made it, in some other case I didn't. So yeah, I had to recover myself with a ton of sleep, then I was fine again. Hey Claudio, thank you for joining here. Oh yeah, DJ Wolf, so that is an 8-hour time shift. Right, in those conditions I should be at least able to do a 206. I think that should be the major target for now. This is going to be the final lap for me anyway. Too late on the brakes. Again, holy dear. Just need to make it better next time around, or in the actual qualifying session then. Car itself feels good now. It feels a bit improved compared to the other days. 140 guys registered, so that is a 6 split race I think. Depending on the size it might be even 7 split. Holy moly, that is crowded today. James, let's see if we can do this. I do not know whether we can achieve that, because he's not too much into racing. He literally observes a bit what I'm doing. But he's not that type of sim racing guy that I am. I just want to see right, as the race session is finished. or is ready to join, we join it. So yeah, James, I will see whether there is a possibility to do something together. I mean, he's very lot into stuff like Need for Speed or something like that. So I don't really know. That's not my sort of territory, to be totally honest. Oh, DJ Wolf, I don't know. As an Australian, I don't think you are too limited on anything. However, I might agree though that the sim racing scene is going really hard in Europe and is going really hard in the US maybe. So I could see that reason being an issue. But I do know a lot of people from down under, like Brian Ferguson or Sim Racing for Life. They have a great community around in Australia. Oh, thank you very much for that feedback, Claudio. Oh, Robert, there you go. Here you are. I can see you. Great to see you here, though. How is your head? You had some partying because of the last exams, right? All right. Looking at setup things, though. Make the final adjustments. That's also always good to see James run without any incidents. That gives a lot of confidence, though. So temperature, ambient temperature is 29 degrees. So I definitely want to get out soon. And have a see on the conditions. Literally I have no power applied to the engine, as you can see. That is engine map 6. Oh, sorry about the fuel. There you go. Hey Tristan. Tristan, to be totally honest, engine mode 6 is safety car condition, engine mode 2 to 5 are for fuel saving on the green flag, and engine mode 1 is max power. I just want to save a little bit of fuel to the line. I do not want to hit the engine too hard. Now I turn up the engine in order to get ready for the lap. Feel the power again this car can produce, and then we're ready to go to hit the first of the 2 qualifying laps. I should be able to ditch into the 204s, that is for sure. I hope I can do it. Because right now 12-degree less ambient temperature means so much more grip, but obviously you need to use it. Let's see. Bunker lap first, as usual. Don't be irritated by the time bar at the top, that goes bananas because I was sandbagging in lowest fuel mix. The problem with the ever-changing temperatures is, on the one side it's a problem, on the other side it's a challenge, that the setup and the car balance change from race to race. So whatever car balance feels alright, just goes for the specific temperature you're finding yourself in. But currently I'm looking good. Coming out to the final turn, being scheduled for a 204. First lap is finished and we make it 204.3. That was the fastest I ever did around that circuit. Too long on the brakes, car flipping around too much in the back. Trying to push a bit more. Don't think that I will be faster at any of those corners now. Oh, look at that. That costed half a second, really. That is a pain though then. Because right there until that point, this lap obviously was pretty bad. Currently sitting P11. It will be such a slight improvement that you won't be really able to feel it. It will keep me in the same spot, 204.28, not even in position gained. And with that being said, the half a second, I mean the optimal would have been a 203.7, which would be eligible for P8. But oh well, what you want to do. Entries, Division 2. I do not know. We have 27 guys in a split. If you multiply that with 4, 5, Could be 6 splits, could be 5 splits. However, I think if it's 5 splits, we're sitting in the second. If it's 6 splits, we're sitting in the third, I think. Yeah, not too happy really. I mean, if I just get some things right, I'm a little bit more up there. But anyway, we keep this as being how it is. And we fuel up the car, get ourselves ready. Yeah, Martin, you're absolutely right. I mean, what is really 0.7, 0.8 seconds, that is guaranteed. If you nail that thing, it's a good second, I'm sure, as you said. But anyway, yeah, Robert, I just ran your setup because I had no setup at all, and it felt quite good. It felt okay. I started to do some things that worked on the Mercedes. I put them on the BMW, and that worked there as well. So yeah, let's see. Having the number 20 car in that split out of 27 and qualifying in 16th spot or something.
1 lap to green. Line up on the left side.
Yeah, that is P18. I mean, okay. Could be worse. Could be better though too. For that, engine mode 6. Was that on 10? I do not know. I think it was. Let me quickly recheck. On setup side of live. Alright, apply, wait, done, grid, there we are. So let's set this again, replace off, fuel down.
Catch the 7 car. Catch the 5 car. Catch the 6 car. Catch the 15 car.
Alright, here we go. That is P18. I don't like starting on the left hand side, to be totally honest with you. Because you better want to be on the inside line for the first 2 corners, and you then want to be on the inside line for turn 3 in order to get out of the people dive bombing like mad. No, it's a GTE car, I think, Tony. That's what they are called, GTE. So I think it's all GT3 spec. Not sure what is the difference between GTE and GT3. But the Ferrari is definitely one of the worst cars on the grid, if it comes down to balance of performance. After that, there is the Mercedes, which is the second worst vehicle you can probably have. The 500 of what?
Line 5
sure, gamer, what 500 you're talking about? Hey, Alemik. I do not know. We definitely have 2 drivers in there. Probably I won't do it because I do not like Assetto Corsa too much. And I'm doing too much stuff already anyway, so I can't load myself up with even more. Hey Joris. I tried doing it, no worries. Try keeping it safe is also my target. That Ferrari is going too slow though. Alright, we now set up the engine for race mode again. Put it into relative. And then we get ready for green. That was a good start. Gets me right into the position where I wanted to be. No. I expected to be massive damage on my car. Did I just say you that they have poor racecraft? Holy moly. I lost a lot of positions though. Some of you guys could do me a favor and check out on the approach to turn 4 what my top speed is. It should be 252, and if someone could tell me what I'm actually doing, that would be great, because I fear myself having a lot of drag. Could you check me with a top speed here? Probably it's not. I should run it in clean air, but I can't see myself. I'm not hitting it really, because that Ferrari should be pretty slow on the straight, but it's still moving away from me, and the car balance is off as well. Can't really follow. Alright, need to cool down and fix my driving, and then we're going to see where we end up. P16 though. Which ain't that bad. To get a connection to that train ahead. Yeah, I think that much of the top speed was down to being in slipstream. I can live with 4 incidents in the end. Now we probably have to recheck. 1.1 seconds should not give me any slipstream whatsoever. So checking on the top speed. Just about right, I think. Maybe I'm damn lucky. No, I'm not. I did some changes to the setup, I shouldn't have done it. It's pretty bad now. You know, something is very wrong on that car now. It's so ridiculous. Can't even see where the track is. Yeah, dive bomb me. I'm alright with that. This racecraft of people is so cool. If I simply would have turned in, he would have run me in the back. So now he thinks he's just done the right move. But all he did was literally being pretty retarded. The problem is, if you have to use your mind for 2 people, you can't use it fully for your race. I'm gonna enjoy the dive bomb of the black Mercedes on the Audi now. There's clearly some damage on the front right, but anyway. Yeah, sure, Gamer is right. A 13-14 second gap is too far, and I was looking so good though. If you want to get iRating, you'd rather not use that series here. Target now definitely should be to run as long as I can, fuel wise, and also into clean air. The good thing with being fueled up fully is that people might need to come earlier into the pits than you do. Pace-wise, I would say I'm pretty much alright though. Now coming in for 205, no 204 actually, 204.7. Pace-wise, this is literally alright. It's just the position that is not alright. On the brakes. The Audi is a bit quicker though than I am. really that I always have to get angry before stuff works or into a bad position. Imagine no damage on the car. Yes, sure, gamer, there's FSR test race coming up. That is going to be broadcasted on my end here. Why does the car try to flip over all the way on the initial turn in that corner? And we're dead last again. One thing those people never realize is that you're never allowed to give up. That is the only reason why I make myself sometimes back to a position where the damage is limited then. I've readjusted the brake balance a bit now. So anyway, we have Formula Simracing test around Monza. That starts in 3.5 hours from now. So that is going to be the next planned stream for today. Not sure if I'm testing it before or not. That brake balance seems to be giving a better performance all over the balance. So maybe in fact it was the brake balance that was wrong. Coming in with a personal best, even gaining on the Audi ahead. I think some guys are boxing currently. 204.1. It pretty much changes the setting or the issue here as well, Tony. Not only for Assetto. I should have bought myself stopping brakes for my chair. The rear wing actually does not make a huge difference balance-wise, especially not on turning on slow corners. Mostly for the GT cars, the rear wing is more or less decoration. I wasn't two very good laps now. Literally threw them both away. Pace-wise, I could match the Audi ahead. Simply not doing it. So like P15, P14 is still in reach. Just need to find a way to there. I'm sorry, I forgot that other guy's box, so it's P19 or 18 where I'm currently sitting in anyway. Alright, I can see enemy cars ahead. I'm also gaining a bit time on P13. We have 16.5 minutes to go. Sandbagging there on the straight, not looking, knowing where the track is, definitely took too much time. Apart from the spinning thing from going wide turn 2. The problem is though, if you see someone spinning here in the opening laps like 4 or 5 cars ahead, all the other guys see that as well, and literally they have the same idea than you have. But if you go fully to the left, you spin off to the grass and then hit the wall, so you can only adjust the wheel a tiny little bit and then you run over other guys. So yeah, it's literally the same every time. You know, I remembered my races in the Porsche GT3 around Interlagos. Sometimes a grid of 20 cars did not even touch each other in the same split, and like in this race series, every single race I did, at least down after the back straight into turn 4, slow left-hander, that was at least the latest spot where people make contact with each other. Hey, Miss Figas. So we got 2 more. Fuel for 2 more laps. For the smartphone things, I think there is real racing. Not actually saying that this is a proper sim, because it feels fake to me as well. Off track. Stupid Michi. That was unnecessary. Someone goes box, which is Olavi Koronen. I think that was the quick Audi. Right, 24 liters should be well enough for at least 6 laps. The race won't be taking much longer. Are we gonna box now? Okay. Wrong here. Well, that was important. That just got me marginable in front. There is my mannequin. Oh. So we gained that spot in the pits. And that is the guys we can chase for another position in the remaining 9.5 minutes. So let's see whether we have a chance to catch them we catch them for a P20. It's, yeah, it's what you call a receipt for bad driving in 2 laps. .530 to go. We got too much fuel, I think. Anyway, trying to maximize our odds now. push, Michi. Crunch time, guys. 1.6 seconds, the bunches ahead. Would need to make it into the draft though. Too stupid right now. Overdriving the car, not hitting the marks. That is a lot better. Off track. That's it. Oh. Was just losing too much time now. .8 seconds I lost in that off-track moment, and there would have been a gap of 0.8, which would have put me into the draft. Now it's just too late though. White flag, P21. One position would do so good to us. Alright, expect a dive bomb at the front. Out of fuel, huh? So there is that one position. Leaders are pitting now. Oh, might be some guys would be surprised by that. Guys, this can still become interesting. But I don't think someone else will run out of fuel at that stage now. Yeah, there was weird things happening. If one of the leaders pressed escape, that means we might gain even some places post race there. So we've come 17th. That is the case. We came 17th out of 20th. Position 21. Yeah, I think some guys ran out of fuel in box. That's position 17 in the end. Results. Wow. Disgusting. The number 2 car, that guy has high I rating, same as Phil. The number 1 car is out. Thank you very much, James. It's a bit undeserved though, I agree, and I admit that. Thank you everyone that has subscribed to me right now. I just saw it on the counter. You guys are great. Need to hit that due in 2 days. As you can see now again. So I'm really happy for what happens here right now. Yeah, Mr. Clean, you're so right. It is so lucky. That result is pretty lucky. So we had 5. Yeah, we had 5 splits. We were running in the second split. Right, in the end, that should still have given us a good rating. A safety rating should be a plus. I'm looking to maybe do another race in the Blancpain Sprint Series in an hour, because I do think Formula Simracing is on at 6. That means I can get half an hour to get used to the car, half an hour then qualifying and stuff, and then we have a full race around Monza. So that might mean I can do another of those races in a good hour from now. Tony, I fully agree with you. I so agree. Right, I would love to see the final result sheet, but it seems like it's not updated yet. James, that is right, but just, you know, imagine if I would have spun 1 time less. That would have been, I mean, you know, I've finished in 17th now with a gap of 51 seconds. 1 spin definitely costed me like 10-11 seconds. That would be like we were 11th anyway. Looking at the results, yeah, we lost 13 I rating, which should have been even more. Look at that guy, minus 115. We gained a plus 0.5 on the license. So if we do 2 further more or less clean races, that actually means we can be promoted A-class license this night. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you very much for all the subscribers. I love your support, and I'm so happy and so thankful of all of you. You're supporting me right to hit the 1,000. Just 8 to go. That will mean I will put up a second camera. I got that second camera already here. So that means as soon as we make the deal running, I gonna swap the cam, and you guys will see what is the second angle. So yeah, I thank you so much for all the subscribing. Thank you for all the support. Hope to see you back racing in a good hour. I think I will do another Blancpain race in between, because I'm so, you know, I want to just get it right. Just get it right once, and I'm a little bit happy. I'm sorry, DJ Wolf, I think I can't because I already left out of the session. But yeah, thank you very much for now. Keep updated to this channel and you will see what is going on racing wise today. So I see you later there.